Necesitas un lápiz de color, un cuaderno o el papel. You'll need pencil, colored pencils, your exercise book or paper. Hola clase 5, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Sí, hoy vamos a aprender sobre la ropa. Today we're going to learn about clothes. Now, having spoken to Miss Harlan, you've already started to look at some of the vocabulary. So hopefully some of this is a recap. We're going to look at forming sentences about clothes, and we're going to look at adding in adjectives as well today. Bueno, so as with every unit in Spanish, we're going to start by looking at some of the vocabulary that you're going to need. So we're going to do a little bit of my turn, your turn, so I'd like you to join in. And then we're going to have a look, as I said earlier, about adding some adjectives to the vocabulary. What I want you to do, I've not put the English words or the English phrases below, is I'd like you to have a think about what they are before I tell you what it is. Okay, so the first item of clothing, la ropa. Una sudadera. Una sudadera. Una sudadera. Muy bien. What do you think una sudadera is? ¿Qué es? Perfecto. It is a sweatshirt. Okay. Una camisa. Una camisa. Una camisa. Muy bien. What do you think una camisa is? Estupendo. It's a shirt. Okay, ¿estamos listos? Are we ready? Un jersey. Un jersey. What do you think that means? Absolutely. Simply translates as a jersey. Una falda. Una falda. Una falda. Muy bien. You're absolutely right. Of course, it's a skirt. Un pantalón. Un pantalón. Un pantalón. Muy bien. Trousers. You'll notice in that word pantalón as well, there is an accent on the O, which obviously means that we need to stress when we're pronouncing it. Pantalón. Una corbata. Una corbata. Una corbata. Muy bien. Una corbata is a tie. Okay, this one's a little bit different because there are two of them. It's a plural. Unos zapatos. Unos zapatos. Unos zapatos. Muy bien. What do you notice about the pronunciation of zapatos? Absolutely, the Z is pronounced as a TH or a th. Finally, unos calientes. Unos calientes. Unos calientes. Again, you'll notice that that's plural, and obviously it means socks. If you need to go back over this vocabulary, that's absolutely fine. Just rewind the video to the place that we started and keep on practicing that pronunciation until you feel really comfortable with knowing all the different items of clothing. Bueno, so now we know the vocabulary linked around la ropa or clothing. I've put some of that vocabulary into a sentence for you. What I would like you to do when I finish speaking is to pause the video and try and work out what it says in English. So the sentence is, llevamos pantalón gris y jersey rojo. Okay, pause the video and see if you can translate it to English. Bueno, this is a translation that you should have got. We wear, llevamos, grey trousers and a red jumper. Fantastico if you got that correcto. Now, something else that you'll have noticed in that sentence is about the adjectives. Now, as you'll know from previous year groups and from your learning in year 5 so far, the adjective comes after the noun, whereas obviously in our language, the adjective generally comes before the noun. So when you're doing your activity a little bit later, that's something that's really key to remember. Okay, so on your screen, you're now going to get two separate images. The first one you will notice has a sentence in Spanish above it. Llevamos pantalón gris y jersey rojo. However, there's an error. What I want you to do, and you can pause the video to do so, is to make this sentence correct. So have a look at the image, have a look at the sentence, and make sure that it is correct. Muy bien. I'm sure that you all noticed that the jersey is in fact not rojo, it's not red, es verde. And the next sentence, llevamos pantalón gris y jersey rojo. Muy bien. You should have corrected llevamos una falda gris y jersey rojo. The girl is in fact wearing una falda, a skirt. Bueno, so now we're going to look at forming our own sentences using the closed vocabulary that we've learned so far, and equally using the adjectives that you know from previous. Now on the screen in front of you, you've got a list of adjectives that you could use to describe La Ropa. However, it might be that you use your own. Now, I'm going to hold up a card or a picture of an item of clothing. What you've got to do is you've got to form a sentence using the card and using an adjective. So for example, if I held this up first, a blue skirt, I might say, una falda azul es fabuloso. A blue skirt, it's great. Okay, now it's your turn. Again, if you want to pause the video each time I hold the picture up to think of your sentence, that's absolutely fine as well. Muy bien. Es naranja. Muy bien. Así es, verdad. It's right. Perfecto, muy bien. Es una camisa. Así. Un pantalón. Muy bien. Pantalón gris es el mismo del Jerry Clay Academy. It's the same as Jerry Clay Academy. Bueno, so we're looking at continuing to build our sentences now, and as you can see on the screen there is a paragraph of writing. So the first thing that I would like you to do is, when I finish speaking, to pause the video and to try and translate this writing into English. See how close to the correct English that you can get. Muy bien. So hopefully you managed to translate most of this. You should have, hello, my name is Ben. I am 10 years old. The uniform of my school is black trousers, a blue jersey, and a white shirt. I like blue, it's fabulous, but I don't like wearing my uniform. Muy bien if you're correcto with that. Now for the task that you're going to do for the rest of the session. Now I'm going to leave this up to you because I know that you're going to be ultra creative with it. But I would like you to show me that you've understood all of the vocabulary that we've learnt today in whichever way you want to. So it might be that you create some sort of flashcards to show the vocabulary. It might be that you're feeling more confident and you'd like to write some sentence using the vocabulary, and if you write sentences, remember the adjective after the noun. Or it might be that you're feeling really confident and you'd like to actually write your own paragraph based around the vocabulary that we've learned. I've put some of the key vocabulary on this screen for you. However, if you need to rewind in the video, that's absolutely fine as well. But I look forward to reading and to looking at some of your work that you upload onto Seesaw a little bit later on. we're going to continue to look at clothing. We're going to be looking really quite in depth at adjectives, looking at actually being able to describe clothing in quite a lot of detail. So I look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, I hope that you found this really useful. Take care. Adios.